What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan G, and I am back again with another video, guys. Be sure to check out my live streams every week. I do live streams every Sunday, which I basically talk about motivational content, dating, interacting with women, and just a lot of different things that's going on right now on social media and just like in life in general. And I'm just here to really just talk about my experiences and share them with you and give you some advice, valuable advice that will help you with whatever you have to deal with on a daily basis. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about, the idea of performance anxiety, right? And so much men going through anxiety, right? This is something that's not really discussed as much on a lot of platforms, right? But I want to actually cover this for a little bit. It's going to be a short and concise video. Before I get right into this video, I want you all to do me a huge favor. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And let's get right into this. Now, guys, listen. Performance anxiety is something that I don't care who you are, where you're from, you're going to go through at least times in which you're not going to be able to perform the way you want to perform, right? As a man, performance anxiety just basically is referring to when you're in that moment with a chick that you actually like, or maybe you don't really like her as much, but you do find something about her that is attractive, right? And you escalate whatever it is, right? You seduced her, whatever it is, you guys are in the bedroom, whatever, and for some strange reason, you cannot really do what you're supposed to do, right? You're not as hard, you're not really able to, seal the deal, right? So a lot of guys go through performance anxiety in which the only reason why all that happens is because you're thinking too much, right, into the whole entire situation. Now, I'm going to be talking about why is it that you guys have anxiety, right? And like I said, there's some dudes out there that don't necessarily go through this as much, but a lot of young guys do go through this, and most people think, there's a stereotype out there in which mostly older men, right, go through these types of things in which they can't get up, they can't whatever, they can't really seal the deal, they don't really have an erection, things like that. But I'm here to say that there's so many guys, even in their 20s, that is experiencing this, but they don't want to say anything about it because, it's really something that's, they feel kind of embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? There's times in which, like, you're unable to really do what you're supposed to do with a chick, but you rather cover that shit up. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to let people know that, hey, you know what I'm saying, you have anxiety and you couldn't be able to have a full sexual experience with a chick, right? But the reason why you may have anxiety, right, not just like with, having sex or whatever it is, or anxiety, as a whole, is because you think a little too much into the things that you have to do instead of actually applying other senses, like doing, like, the thing is, you have too many, negative, thoughts in your mind, right? You're always thinking about the outcome of, like, how is this gonna go? So when we're talking about, like, your sexual intercourse, whatever, right? When you're hooking up with a chick, right? You're thinking about the process, like, is she going to be satisfied, right? You're thinking about all these different things. Am I going to get hard this time? Am I, what's going to happen, right? Is she going to call me back? Like, you all thinking a little bit too much in the future instead of, like, thinking at that particular moment. What you should be doing is just going by your feelings, right? Going by the way you actually feel at the moment with that chick, you know what I'm saying? Try and just, like, clear your mind, which, I mean, it's very tough to do that. I'm not going to sit here and act like, it's so easy to clear your mind of thoughts, especially if you have a long day at work, whatever, and, a lot of crap is going on in your life, whatever. I'm not going to be saying to you all that, guys, just erase everything that's going on, like all the stress. But it does actually help, you know what I'm saying? Because the more stress you do have is the more you're not going to be able to think at that moment, and you're not going to be able to do what you want to do. So like I said before, you should be able to stress the feelings aspect of it. Like, how do she feel to you? You know what I'm saying? Do things that will allow you to be able to feel good at that particular moment instead of really thinking about each step. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. In fact, you're not really supposed to plan out the whole entire thing. A lot of dudes don't know these types of things. You're supposed to really just go with the flow, right? And that's going to allow you to decrease your performance anxiety. And that applies to anything that you do in life too. You're taking a test, whatever it is, instead of thinking about either the positive or the negative outcome, right? You just think about being in the moment, right? And just not just go about, like, the whole test situation in which you know what I'm saying, you're going to take this test, and you know what I'm saying, you're going to be patient as far as like what types of questions is going to be on the test, right? Don't think about, oh, I'm already going to flunk the test. This test is going to kick my ass, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Instead of thinking about all that, just go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens, right? It's very tough for some people to be able to do this. And as men, you're going to have to learn how to kind of just, instead of thinking too much about, you know what I'm saying, what you're doing, you should just kind of just go with the flow, and go and do whatever you got to do at that particular moment, right? Another reason why you might have this anxiety, especially performance anxiety, is because of maybe past experiences that you had with interacting with women, right? Guys, you should only really think about who you're dealing with at that particular moment, whoever you're talking to right now. Stop thinking about all the bad experiences you had before with other chicks in which maybe you never really had a great sexual encounter, right? You never really did whatever you were supposed to do, and then you feel like it's going to repeat over and over again, right? Realize, guys, that all this is like going right back into a psychological type of thing, right? As far as the way you think mentally, right? Because it does. It actually plays a huge. Now you can, you know, do all these things such as like, you know, take the pill, whatever it is, and you know what I'm saying, when you're dealing with, you know, sexual encounters or whatever with chicks. But like I said, it all goes down to psychological, the way you're really processing everything that's going on, right? Instead of thinking too much, you should be feeling. You should be going with, you know, the way your body is feeling at that particular moment. And you're going to see a sudden change, right? And guys, listen, like I said before, sometimes, you know, to the chick, she might think that, you know, maybe you view her as unattractive, right? You're going to start getting all these questions. Oh, am I unattractive to you? That's not really necessarily the thing, right? It's just that it's really you sometimes, right? But you don't want to make it seem like something is wrong with you, right? You're really supposed to figure out, you know, how to really, you know, just zone out everything that's going on around you. And if it works in which like you need to like turn off the TV, whatever it is, do that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna help out. But guys, listen. This is a short video in which I'm basically talking about performance anxiety. And remember, like I said before, make sure that you guys are, you know, thinking about maybe the positives, or even just like not thinking too much, right? And stop dwelling on past experiences, right? That's going to decrease, you know, whatever that's going to happen, right? And that's going to allow you to be able to do what you're supposed to do and perform the right way. If you like the video, thumbs up. I'm going to see you guys in the next video.